and welcome to Women's Sport Fishing. I'm Victoria Sweet. It's a beautiful fall day here on Lake St. Clair, and today we're going after trophy-sized muskie. In our pursuit for these fine fish, I brought along the best muskie fisherman on the Great Lakes, Captain Bert. The captain's going to teach us proper trolling techniques as well as the type of lures we need to target muskie. I also brought along my good friend, Kim Bain. Kim has won tons of fishing tournaments worldwide and has written numerous fishing articles. Kim, you've fished for muskie before. What type of experience do you have using trolling techniques?
Well, actually, Victoria, most of my experience has been casting for muskie. But I know the great thing about trolling is you get to cover large amounts of water. So I'm really keen to hit the water and learn as much as I can.
Great. But looks like we're both going to learn something new today. Captain, are we ready to set sail?
Let's go get them.
Captain Bert, can you describe to us the type of techniques we'll be using today?
We're going to use planer boards today. We use one on each side, and they all run out to the side of the boat where we can attach fishing lines to. Show you how to do that. Okay, I'm tying this line on my tow rope, so it makes it easier for me to retrieve the line back in. It's hard to do when it's way out there, so we can control it like this. And I can bring it in like this and tie my lines on. We're going to use Shimano rods and reels today. We got about a 1 ounce ball on the end for a weight. We're going to let out 30 feet of line, between 20 and 30, and clip it onto this board. This is a Calcutta 700. It's really heavy duty. We like them for muskie because of the drag. And what we'll do is clip our line on now. This is actually a shower curtain holder. Put it on your line like that, your tow line, like that, and you clip your line on here. Like so. Now, if you look down the tow line, you can see that bait being pulled out all the way out to the board. So the bait's 40 or 50 feet away from the boat. Set our drags loose. And we're ready for Mr. Muskie.
So, from the top. Step 1. Let your lure out with enough line to get it to the depth you want. Step 2. Clip the shower curtain hook onto the tow line. Then attach your fishing line to the clip. Step 3. With your fishing reel clicker engaged, feed line out until the release is about 5 feet from the planer board. Step 4. Place your...
Now we're going to put this one on the boat rod, the planer board, and we're going to run it out 20 feet. And we got 1 ounce of weight on it. and then we're running it out about 20 feet off the board. I'm going to put the clip on, clip it to the tow line. We're going to try these new baits. We're going to run it in the prop wash. Trying to mimic the prop stirring up minnows.
Okay, so I'm ready to throw this rod out. Do I throw
You
it
might
right?
better off throw it off the center of the boat so you won't tangle with your other line down
Okay.
rod.
Okay.
Okay, now get your line up here.
And I put
It's a trick you should know is you should release this line right here. Just release it like that. Put the rod in here. Take a clip. Put
stick that on first?
Yeah, put that clip on first. Now squeeze them in and bury that line all the way in the back of the pads. Right there. Now let go. Let the line out till it gets down to the end of the pointer board there. Just speed it up.
It's not going.
It'll go past them. I'll take them down with it.
So how much line do you end up releasing off of the rod?
Well, you got 20 to 30 feet off the line here. Now that goes out there 50 feet, so you add the two together.
Okay.
So when the fish hits, he's way back there.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought it took a long time to reel it in.
Yeah.
That's because I had so much line out.
So there's two type of reels we could get. We could get one that has some type of a line counter,
Right.
and that way we can track exactly
Yeah.
how far we're letting it out, or we could
Well, you count passes.
count the passes going back and forth.
Off the real eye.
All right.
Keep letting line
Yeah,
out?
let it
Keep
go. Yeah, because we got another one to put out.
Okay. So you can put multiple lines up to one,
We can put
Planer
3 to
board.
4 lines off each planer board.
3 to 4 lines. Well,
That gives us at least 75-foot swat across the water going 5 miles an hour. 6 baits on each side of the boat. It gives ups our chances tremendously.
like a rake.
Yeah.
Is that good? Just keep going.
That's cool. That's it. And make sure the drag is not tight.
Is that too tight?
No?
That's good.
Okay, we got another one go.
Okay, cool.
Gotta do it twice.
I'll let you throw that one out.
Okay.
Whoa, look at his mouth. Oh man! Look how big he is! He's huge! Man, this guy weighs a lot.
So I guess the key to catching muskie in the fall is finding those bait fish, because the muskie, they're just eating up big time before the winter.
Yeah, and it really helps that we're working with fish finders as well as tracking our depth. Right now we're at 13.1 feet, and they said they've been catching the muskie anywhere from 8 to 13 feet. So this is good.
So we're right on track.
Yep.
Pick it straight up. That's it. Pull it over this way. That's it. Reel down, pump it up.
Haha, yeah.
Okay, let me get in here.
Oh, oh, it's shaking. Yay! So where's a good place to hold him?
Right there.
Right there?
Can you see where my hand is? Watch out for his
Yeah.
teeth up in there. He's got real sharp gill plates.
All right. Ah! Yeah! Muskie action abound.
Plainboard fishing, how do you like it now?
I like it. It's a little bit tricky on your own, but when Victoria and I did it together, it was really, really easy.
And it also gives you the spread. Between the two boards, we're covering over 75 feet. We got 4 lines on each board, plus the 2 in the back. We got 75 feet completely covered. It gives you opportunity of catching a fish that much more.
Yeah, you've increased your opportunity. Plus, like you said, we have the down rods that are behind the boat, and that's going right into the
prop wash.
prop wash, exactly. So.
And that kicks up the minnows and stuff. And muskies are attracted to the sound of the boat and the spinning of the prop, and they'll go right up behind your boat.
So trolling, we're covering a lot of water, and then by using the planer boards, we're covering almost even more water.
Yeah, going at 4 and 5 miles an hour, we cover a long distance and with a lot of 75-foot path going through it, and we just keep on going back and forth until we get lucky.
How do these muskies even have a chance?
I hope they have very little.
With techniques like this, it's hard not to catch great fish. Captain, what size was my muskie I just caught?
Approximately 42, 43 inches long, maybe 18 pounds.
Okay. Now, is that pretty typical of a size?
Well, that's not even legal.
Oh, okay.
Over here is 44.
It sure did fight like it was legal.
Well, when they got, they're fighting sideways and all that, and you're pulling the water and everything else with it. But the biggest muskie over here this year has been 53 inches long, close to 40 pounds or over.
Holy cow. And mine weighed just under 20 pounds. I can't even imagine catching a 40 pounder.
They get pretty heavy and pretty mean.
So Bert, a moon phase is important when you're fishing for muskie. I know that we're leading up to or just had a full moon. Is that important?
Well, last night we had a full lunar eclipse.
Wow.
And I don't know if that made fishing better or worse, but we got a couple fish today. People around us got a couple fish. But usually when you get a full moon, your bait is longer. The light in the water is longer, and the bait, you can see the muskies can see the bait and what they want to feed on.
Okay, so when you've got a full moon and the moon's high in the sky and throwing light on the water, it's good.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
Awesome.
Kim, this was a great day on the water. We caught a lot of fish, and it looks like we're ready to roll up our planer boards.
Yep, let's get it done.
Captain, I'm hoping you can help us out and give us a simplified approach so Kim and I can work these planer boards.
First of all, find out which one's closest to the planer board. That's the one you pop first.
That's this one.
And what we had to do was a quick grab of the line so that way it pops off the clip.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, don't pull hard. Just kind of like point your rod towards the bait so it doesn't come out of the water. It'll hit you in the head.
Ooh, I feel it coming up too.
Yeah, here it comes.
We don't want to knock the captain out before we get back into port, huh?
Not unless you know how to drive the boat.
Oh, we got some
That would not be a good thing.
mussels.
Okay, what do we do next?
Okay, now we're going to get the planer boards in.
Okay.
Let a little line out.
Look at all those clips.
Yeah, quite a collection.
You see the angle on the end of the board there? See those angles?
This
That's
angle
what
right
drives the board out from the boat. As it pulls along, it pulls out because of those angles on the boards.
Now, are there different types of planer boards? Is there one for the left side and one for the right side? Yeah, there are?
Yeah.
So are the angles are just different?
No, it just, one pulls this way, then you just turn it around and the board will pull that way.
Oh, so it's the same board?
Yeah, it's the same board, but with you got to put one angle on the starboard side, one angle on the port side.
Okay.
The easy way to get the clips off is to undo it right here. These are 100-pound clips. Then you can just take those clips right off of there.
Oh, okay. Well, that's easy.
Yeah.
And that's how we do her.
Looks pretty easy to me. What do you think, Kim?
I reckon so, and these are ready for next time.
That's it. For another fun-filled day of muskie fishing. This is day 2, and it's a bit cloudy today, but Kim and I talked to the captain, and he said, he reassured us, we can catch fish today, rain or shine. Kim, are you ready to go?
I was born ready, Victoria. Let's get them.
Awesome.
Okay, let's put the first rod out 30 feet.
Okay.
might do it. Thank you.
Uh-huh. Okay, and at this point, Captain, how much do I let out?
I'll go about 3/4 down the tow rope.
Okay.
Okay. So we've got the first 30 feet, which is a half a pass and then a full pass, and then setting out what, another 50 feet?
Yeah.
And another 50 feet of line once it's been put in a clip. Looking good.
It's a lot of line out there, too.
Yeah, it is. This thing, you got to retrieve all that line back in when you hook it.
Well, I had a big breakfast this morning, so I'm all ready. How's it look, Captain?
Okay, that looks good.
Alrighty. Alright, Kim, you want to do the next one?
Put the second one out.
Radio!
About 20 feet.
Got the line, Victoria?
Put the clip in.
Yeah. So this is our second rod on the planer board. So we're only going out 20 feet to start with, and then we'll keep about
There we
15 feet between the lines.
Put 2 rods out and leave 2 on this side, but Captain, how many rods could you put out on one side of a
Up to 6 or 7.
6 or 7? Much more than that, and it gets a little bit more difficult, tangled up?
Yeah,
or?
it gets tangled up and everything.
All right.
Is that good, Captain?
That's good.
Alrighty. Yeah.
Let's go fishing.
All right, we're ready.
Let's get them.
Captain, I'm looking at everything you have here, and boy, I think I'm confused at this point. It looks all scientific and a lot of different instruments here. Can you tell me a little bit about them?
Well, the first one is the GPS. That tells me my longitude and latitude. It has a blinking cross and tells me exactly where I'm at on the map.
So if I'm looking at this, if I see the blinking cross, that's us.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, that's us.
Okay.
It also has a tracking. It makes a track behind it.
So it shows you where you've been.
So I can follow it back. I can also mark, if we catch a fish, I can mark it. And we can always come back to the mark.
Oh, great.
This thing over here is a depth sounder fish finder. Tells me how deep I am. And if we pass over a fish, it makes a hook. This thing here is a speedometer. Tells me how fast I'm going.
And that's important, especially for trolling. You have to maintain a certain speed. And what was those speeds
In
again?
muskies, it's anywhere from 3 to 5 miles an hour.
3 to 5 miles. Okay.
And it's got constant speed.
Okay. And then the depth we said for how deep?
Anywhere from 5 to 15 feet. It seems to be working here now.
All right.
This one over here is another depth gauge.
This one's bigger. I like this one because I can see the letters real quick. The numbers there.
It's a digital.
Yep.
This
Great.
one up here is a radar. So when it's really foggy out, I can see the land or other boats in front of me. And I can steer away from them. This thing over here is a ship-to-shore radio.
Great. Well, it looks like you're real equipped with all the type of technology that you need to go fishing. If for some reason the electronics just shut down and it was real foggy, like a day like today, how can we rely on getting back to shore safely?
With the old compass,
Oh,
following the compass course back.
and that works. So whether we have technology or not, we can
Alright.
find the fish and get back to shore safely.
I can find land.
All right.
Hey Victoria, I might change this one up.
Sounds like a great idea. What are you going to change it with?
I think I might put this gold one on. Go from the chrome to the gold.
Good idea.
Yeah, I reckon that'll be good. Nice and flashy. Alrighty. So Bert, when we've got a barometer that's falling and we've got maybe a cold front moving in, fishing can be pretty challenging, can't it?
Right?
Well, what can we do to find fish and catch fish when we've got those kinds of conditions happening?
Well, we adjust the speed, faster or slower. Change the baits more often. Try to find the combination to trigger the strike.
Okay, so the fish are still there
They're still there.
and they'll still bite,
They'll still bite.
so you just have to work a little bit harder and be persistent.
That's right.
Captain, we're fishing out here in Lake St. Clair. Can you tell me a little bit more about where to target these muskie? I'm used to fishing for catfish, and we go muddy waters and we'll find them there, shallows. Where would we find muskie?
Muskie in Lake St. Clair is found where the bait fish are, and you got to look for clearer water rather than muddy water.
Okay.
Maybe a little off color,
All right.
and usually where the bait fish are, the muskies are.
Okay. All right. You know, Captain, there's so many different type of lures that you can use for muskie. We've got some bright color, long ones, a little shorter, darker ones. Kim has some silver, some copper, some fuzzy ones. How do you know which one to use and at what time to use it?
Color of the water. If it's a dark day, you use a dark color. That's it. If muskies have their eyes are almost on top of their heads. They see what's up. And anything up, they got to attack straight up. So anything that blacks out the background, which is the sky and everything, they attack straight up.
So dark colors, dark days.
Yep.
Light colors, light days.
Well, flash.
Okay.
And
Flash.
that's when the spoons
Flash like
come
the
in.
spoons.
Okay.
And what about something like this?
That spins. That spins like that, and that flashes.
That's a little
That's your
flashy.
flash.
Well, that'll put out vibrations.
Yeah,
right?
vibrations, and it's weighted a little bit, so it dives down below the surface a bit. And this is really flashy. Gold and copper work real good. They mimic the bottoms of like a perch or something like that, or a minnow.
Great. That seems to be real helpful. So just remember, dark on dark days, lighter colors, and flashy on light days. Great. Oh, Kim, I think I got a big one. Woohoo! Let's take a line.
Now, all right, Captain Bert, so we know that catch and release is a big part of muskie fishing. So when we get this one in, how long do we have to keep the fish aboard for maybe a photograph? And how do we put it back in the water when it's ready?
We like to keep it out of the water just less than a minute.
Okay?
It doesn't give us much time to unhook it and get it back in, take a picture quick. Then you torpedo the fish back into the water head first, which forces water through his gills, and he gets down deeper into the cooler water faster.
Alrighty, so less than a minute on board, and then when you put him back, spear him into the water and get him down nice and deep.
Yep.
Well, you know,
He has taken a lot of line.
the fall's a good time for the big ones. I hope it's a big one. How cool is this?
Still running.
bit.
Oh, there he goes.
Yeah, I feel ya.
Yeah, probably.
Woohoo! Man, this guy has to be a big one. He's still taking a lot of line.
Get in the middle of the boat there. Put your legs up and get steer.
Okay. Okay, Captain, what's the best way I should be fighting this guy? He seems to be taking a lot of line. Should I be trying to reel down now, or?
Yeah, reel down, pull him up.
Every time I do it, he wants to take more line.
We should give you a touch more. Okay. We want to let. I think he's a big fish, so we're going to let him run.
So any opportunity, reel down.
Yeah.
Man, this guy feels massive.
Oh, this is exciting. Yeah, I want to know how big it is.
I'm definitely getting my workout today, Captain Bert.
Come on, Victoria. You can do it. This is going to be the biggest one. I can feel
Kim,
it.
I think this is a 100-pound muskie right here. This is our trophy. What do you think, Captain Bert?
Well, I don't know about 100 pounds.
It sure does feel like it.
What about 50 inches?
Huh? Take a look at the way the rod's bending. He's got some weight to him.
Yeah, he does.
All right.
And now, about how much line am I pulling in when it's all
he
said
was-
and done?
Well, when he took the bait, he was 75. You had 75 feet of line out, but he ran another 50 or 60 out there.
Oh,
Now we were watching the electronics. Now was there is a change in water depth, right? We came up over a ledge.
We came uphill over the ledge, and we're in the channel going into the marina now.
Okay.
We were in 9 feet, then we came up to 6.
oh,
He's still got some
he's
spunk in him.
yanking. Yeah, he's yanking. Probably knows he's getting close to the boat.
You're getting him. You're gaining line.
Yeah, he's close to the boat.
We're gonna see him soon.
I'm surprised he hasn't broke the water yet.
They very seldom break the water until they get 10 or 15 feet back there.
Now I'm used to catching catfish, and they're bottom feeders. What type of feeder are these muskie?
They eat the catfish.
Oh, then I've got a muskie and catfish in here. Is it typical you won't see them break the water until you get close to the boat?
Depends, you're getting pretty close now.
Yeah.
What? Captain's getting ready.
Typically, if it's a big fish, he'll stay down.
That's a good sign.
Oh.
And he's still head shaking you too.
Yeah, I think he hears us now.
I'm going to stay well out of the way when this guy comes aboard.
Yeah, he's a good one.
Oh, that's awesome!
Back up. Keep unreeling. Back up. Back up.
Taking line.
You got.
Wait. Got him! Ah, that's awesome! Oh my God! Here, high five. Yeah! Oh, that guy! Holy cow! Oh, he's huge! Yeah!
It's in the 30-pound class, I think. Nice old boy.
You gonna be able to hold that up, Victoria?
No,
I'll help you. I'll help you with this guy. He's almost as big as you.
How should I hold it?
No, you can't. He's too heavy.
Okay. Can I hold the length of him?
Yeah, just grab his tail.
How's that, Pam?
Good job!
This is awesome, man. Captain, how big do you think this is?
46? 32 pounds?
32 pounds, Kim.
Well, Victoria, it's not 100 pounds, but it's huge. It's huge. It's the biggest muskie I've ever seen.
And you know, we're into trophy-sized muskie when it takes 2 women to hold up 1 fish. Awesome.
Okay, ladies, put him back in the water.
Okay.
Put him in like I told you before, like a torpedo, head
All right.
first.
Head first. Ready,
Yep.
set, go. There it goes.
That was awesome.
You know, I get as much fun watching you catch that as what I would have if I caught it myself. That was cool.
Well, we hope you learned as much as we have these past couple days fishing for muskie.
And fishing guides can offer a wealth of knowledge and teach you with a hands-on approach. You can find them in fishing magazines and on the internet. For Women's Sports Fishing, I'm Kim Bain.
And I'm Victoria Sweet, and we hope you get hooked on fishing.